It's Human Fall Flat, and we're playing Forest. We're going on a crazy camping adventure. This is gonna be some wild fun. Well, we've got this car, and we've got to get to the camping site because we obviously drove up the wrong path of the mountain to get there. We're gonna have to try our best to get to the camping site. A little bit of effort here. I don't know what that rock or piece of wood is doing in the back of the car. I'm not gonna ask. Okay, we're gonna grab this box because we know that most boxes you see in Human Fall Flat are going to be used for weighing down things or climbing up on things. So there we go. We're going to use that. Get it in the right position. She's wearing her little fairly colorful outfit here and some pink hair. Every adventure I go on, I do like this character. She's simple and she's got these nighttime, not nighttime, but the English night sort of boots on because it gives her some stability when she lands places. So I like those boots. But you can't color them from being gray though, so she has to wear gray boots. All right, so we're finally getting there. You know, maybe this isn't an official campsite because it's so blocked off and hard to get to, but nothing's going to stop us. Nothing. All right, so what is this cart here on train tracks? Obviously, it's something we need to climb up on, so let's get it in the right position. Train tracks. I used to walk train tracks when I was a kid, and it was legal to do that where I came from. So gotta get that up a bit better. Get that positioned up better. Yep. We get up there. Okay. Yeah, it's not really looking like a camping site though, and they're very poorly served because you have to run around and get your own electrical hookups. So I don't know, that looks more like a wood fire thing than an electrical box, but we're just gonna go with what we're given. You can let go of that train track. There you go. I'll move that out of the way and go see what we've got down here. And another electric style box. Have you ever seen those movies where they have these platforms like this on train tracks and you can just get up on it and kind of paddle your way down the train tracks? I think those things are fantastic. There's one in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, the movie. And that's a really old thing that they used to have. I don't think they use them anymore. Alright, so we get this electrical thing going and we need some more cords. Yep, there's one in here. We just thought we'd find it. There we go. Try to get it out of there. Grasp it. Sometimes I grasp the ground or something else instead of what I really need. There we go. Hop, hop, hop. Moving that over there. It went invisible for some reason. I don't know why it went invisible. There you go. It showed up again. Blue to blue and red to red. Hopefully. Sap. Boy, that sounds dangerous. I have almost been electrocuted before a couple times. Yeah, it's not a fun feeling. All right, now that's hooked up. That's worked up. The wall has come up. Now, what we're going to do now is something for an achievement, but I don't care about achievements, but I'm going to do this little bit anyways. Yeah. I'm just enjoying doing the episodes of Human Fall Flat that I haven't done yet. But I'm not interested in actual achievements. So, you know, I just do each one the best I can, getting through it. But this is an achievement. If you go up to this little cliff area here on the side and if you cook your marshmallows, it gives you an achievement. I'm not going to show all the achievements because I don't even know what they all are. but if you cook the marshmallows, it gives you an achievement. That's all you can do up here on this little platform. And believe me, I have been up here trying all kinds of things. You can't get up on the other side or anything as far as I know. I've tried everything. So let's get back to our adventure. The wall has been open. Go through this little mining tunnel here. And I see a little hill that we gotta walk up. And it's got a fence. Okay, the fence is blocking us off. So obviously we're gonna need something to help us with that turnstile. Yeah, I saw this piece of wood and I think this will be great. This will stop the thing from turning more than it needs to or whatever, or going back. We need to turn this turnstile thing. If we can grasp it right. Yeah, you can hear the fence up there going up. And now I've got, the wood is actually in the way. I put it down too soon. But you can tell that the fence is going up there. I saw it a little bit. That might be enough. That might be just right. Oh, that worked. Okay, let me see. Yep, it's up. I can see. Okay. The fence is up. So now what else we got to do in here? We don't even need that hatchet. That hatchet's okay. Now there's an elevator over there to the left. We're going to climb up here and get this thing and open this door, get the rock out of the way. This is actually useless. But if you have other people that you're playing the game and they can't get out, and they, if you undo this door for them, you'll be allowing them to come through this door and come into this section of the puzzle. There you go. See, it's right down near the windmill. So if you have friends that are playing with you and they're still stuck at the windmill, they can come into this area through that door if you open it. This is a little electric battery, and we're going to need that later. So we're going to put this in the elevator. But first we have to call the elevator down. You can actually use this table too that she's standing there and draw that over to that wall over there to get up there, or you can climb up on that barrel. I'm going to put this battery in there. Set it up right so it doesn't spill out. There we go. Kick it in there a bit. Send that up there. Send that up there. Press the button. Press the button again. Yep. Okay. That's set. We'll see you later, battery. Now let's try to go up that hill and see what we got. Let's go. Let's go. There's nothing else to do. Her and her little side pack there. Yeah, now this just a little takes you right out to the cliff. If you're not prepared, you could fall, so you might want to jump across that. We've got a wooden statue, we've got a crane with a destructive ball thing on it, a wall that needs to be burst through down there. It's looking around, seeing the cliffs. What's over here? Oh, okay. There's another one of these platforms like we had at the beginning. I'm going to push this near the wall. Now, you're kind of supposed to get in the crane and burst through the wall. And if you want another achievement, you knock that wooden statue back there. You can knock that too. But this was all I really needed to get through that wall, so that's why I did it. And now we need this platform to go further. So the next thing we have to do is get rid of all this ruined stuff, all these blocks and rocks out of the way. We need the train tracks cleared. We spend quite a long time moving all of them out of the way. Yeah, I just saw her looking at that lamp thing hanging over the crevasse. We're going to have to go over that. We know that. We can figure that out from here. She did a lot of work. Keep working. Alright, she's cleared out a lot of it now. Just Yeah, they look a little bit like sponge blocks, don't they? But they're not sponge blocks. Alright, move this. We're going to move this right up to the crevasse area. We're going to need that to climb on top of. There we go. Is that far enough? I think so. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Yeah. Big effort. Big effort. Alright. A little droopy. There we go. Now we need that lantern. And... yep. Okay. We made it. Alright. And we know we have to go up here. Again, with the landing a little bit to the left because my fingers sometimes are still stuck on the keys. Somebody handily built these little cement blocks for us to climb up on. Ah, don't fall, don't fall. Try it again, try it again. Grab on, grab on. Don't let go. Okay, get up there. Next. Up there. What are we looking for? Oh, we gotta go further. I thought something was on top of this building, but we have to go further. This little scary bit. Get up there. Looking for this box, I guess. Alright. Grab that. We know what we have to do with that. Clickety, clickety, click. There we go. Bring it over the edge and hope it's not the cliff. Yeah, alright. Drag that to where we need it. Now sometimes the games put a little platform out there for you, like this little wooden area, just so you know just where you have to go. And that's very nice of them. There we go. Okay. Up, up, up. Up this cliff. A lot of climbing to do. Still not camping yet because I think this was just a bad idea to go camping in this area. Obviously, it's a restricted area. Oh dear. There's a crashed airplane up there in the telephone wires. It's not safe. It's not safe. Don't bring the kids here. It's not safe. Now, what is this paddle wheel doing in the middle of a crevasse area? I don't know. I have no idea what that's doing here. But we're using it to go over here. Now, someone else has landed a plane here. And it's smoking. So, it's not crashed, but at least, you know, they landed. They must have landed at least safely. It's a very dangerous area to be. This chain is keeping it in position, but I'm gonna need this airplane to climb up on that big rock over there. So we gotta get rid of the chain. And that came off really easily, but to get it off the back of the airplane, that's gonna be a problem. The chain is actually, you know, kind of unwieldy. Watch out you don't fall over the cliff. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, I really had to work this out. Keep going, keep going. Get it off of there. And it just kept swinging back. It's really, I don't know. It really wants to be with the airplane. It doesn't want to let go. Oh gosh. Here we go. Try, oh my gosh. Don't let go now. Oh my gosh. It's right back there. It was right back. Now I'm going to try to move this. What if we move this to the side a bit and pull the airplane away from the chain? Because the chain is just not doing what we wanted it to do. And the propeller is stopping the airplane from moving this way too. We got it to move a little bit. Yeah, but it just won't go in a certain direction. This is gonna make it more difficult. Oh gosh. We'll try to even it out. Are we gonna... Yeah. I'm trying to still pull it away from that chain. We got it away from the tail anyways. Oh, she's dragging it. She's dragging it. She's determined. Oh, she's got it pretty straight now. She's got it pretty straight. Okay. And, yeah. If the plane were moving, it would go right up to this gray stoppage thing, but she needs it to go over that. We're trying to get it as close to that wall as possible. She looks adorable. Trying to get underneath. There we go. Get up on the plane. Bobble up. Get up on that. Can we get... Ah! Okay. Alright. Well, that was a good jump. That was good enough. Now to get to this section. Yeah. It's a very small area. I don't think we're setting up the campsite here, kids. So... I think we're gonna start looking for a way out of this place. We just keep climbing higher. What's in this little shed? Let go of the door. Alright, that's our elevator. That's right. And now we need the battery. So pull that out of here. You have a whole shed just for the elevator. That's cool. There's a little platform here. And there's, this is what we need the battery for. To hook up to this electric thing. For this platform. We're going to make this platform work to get up. And to make the platform work, we need electric wires, right? So we got to go hunt for some electric wires. I don't know how this cart got up here with this boulder on it, but we're just going to move this and see if this can help us climb up onto that rocky bit over there where that tent site is. It's the most dangerous place to have a camping tent site. That's all I can say. I don't think I'm going to be spending overnight here. Ah! Oh, whoa. We're going to have to try that again. Okay. We're getting the cart into position now. We're going to use this boulder. To climb up. There we go. And again. I can see the electric wire now. The last tent person here, the last person camping here, hid the electric wire. Obviously, they were trying to send us a sign. Don't camp here. But, there we go. Ah! We need this electric wire in any case. There we go. So some brave soul has spent the night on this mountain. Let's turn this around so we can get it blue to blue. It's a very long wire. Keep going, keep going. Pick that up. There we go. Into the blue. Oh, somewhere. Oh, okay. This one first. There we go. Again, very dangerous electrical sounds. Don't play with electricity, kids. So one day I was in the kitchen and I was wiping down the walls in the kitchen behind the counter. And the sponge was damp and I got really close to the electrical plug. And I didn't mean to really wash that, but it got right in front of it and electricity went right up my arm. And that was not a pleasant experience and it was very shocking. Haha. To say the least, and I don't mean that to be a pun, it really was shocking, and that was quite an experience. That's not the only time that's happened to me, but yeah, I was... Okay, so now we got the electric working, there we go, and it's made that go up, so we can jump onto this, and don't fall off, jump over here. Because, you know, we're really used to seeing these little platforms on the side of cliffs. That makes sense. And that's that little platform. It's going down again. I'm going to climb up on this little cage box, whatever that is. Try not to fall in. Alright, now we're really getting up high. We're really getting up high. The snow is up here on the sides of the cliffs. And there's, I don't know, is that a picnic table or something, or a sled? Maybe it was a sled. And now we can see that airplane hanging in the telephone wires. That's going to be exciting. That can't be dangerous, right? Should we try to just jump across? You know what? I'm going to tell you. I did try to jump across. And it didn't work. I think I might have even clipped onto it once. But there was no real way to use it that way. Alright. Let's get this ice cube. How we going? It's in the shade now, but we have to pull it towards the sunshine, and we don't want it to melt. We're going to use this cube to climb up on, just like it was a wooden box. So we'll use this little platform that we found on the side here to cover it up. Maybe that will shade it enough for long enough so that we can... We got to just position it right. We need it in the shade long enough to climb up on to. Let's see if that does it. I don't know. Get it away from the porch. Out into the sun. Get going, get going. Oh, it's already starting to melt a bit. Man, then things melt fast. I don't know. No, it's not going to be enough. Not going to be high enough. We need another one. There we go. It's been replaced. We're going to try this again. Pull it out into the shade. Grab this. Cover it up. Okay. Well, first we have to get it there. And then we'll try to cover it up. There we go. Up, till. There we go. Keep going, keep going. Okay. Maybe that will work. Drag it over there to the rocks. Hurry up. It's melting. I don't know how fast though. We might be able to do this one. Let go. Gosh. Lumbering. Can you get up there? Alright. Yay. Let's get higher onto this cliff because we're not high enough. That wasn't a very good landing. Oh, good. Good. At least we came back down here. We don't have to do the ice cube again. Grab that up. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we can see the airplane. And let's climb up a little higher. If you listen, you can start to hear a little bit of the wind roaring now way up here. There's a statue in ice, and we're going to have to melt that. So somebody conveniently gave us this big matchstick to melt this icicle with. This must have been an old mining camp because there's a few little statues around here of this mining person. Let's get up here. Alright, there we go. And we're going to jump from this. I'm going to try to jump to his mallet. His mining mallet. There we go. Just barely to this little rocky out cliff. And to that one. I found this area to be extremely difficult. I have climbed this little area about 15 times at least. And I did it again for this video, but now we're supposed to jump from here somehow down to the airplane. But it's very far away. Yeah, she's looking at everything else. They're just about the highest you can get on this mountain. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we did it again, but now we're out here. She's clinging to the electric lines, the phone lines, or whatever they are. Electric phone lines. And she's going end over end to get to the airplane because none of the jumps have worked. She's jumped over that cliff many times. But this is the most workable way that I can get over there. So this is what I'm doing. End over end. Keep going. She's being very careful because when I'm using keyboard and mouse and I have to keep remembering which to let go of and which to hang on to. There we go. Very close, very close. Now we're supposed to, once we grab it all, we're supposed to jump down onto these two boards. We do get there, I think. Yeah. Almost. I just don't want to wobble off when I get there. There we go. Hang on to the plane. Now we're going to try to work our way to the front, which has almost nothing to walk on, really. And, oh, she's already sunk down. She's already, yeah, she's already sunk down into the front. This is not going to go well. This is too dangerous. I'm not coming on this camping adventure again. She's hanging over nothing. She's going to try to pull herself up, but that, I don't think that's going to work. No. There we go. And she's trying her little heart out. She's trying. Finally gave up. And this was my secret to getting over to that area. Now you can't jump on top of the telephone post there, but you can at least get on the cliff up there. So I'm gonna try that again. Yeah. Hang on. It's really hard to see your character when she's standing here. But this is how I jumped out to that phone line. And I did that several times. Here I am. Okay, so finally I've got myself back over on the airplane. Let's see if we can do it this time. Almost had it too. Finally made it over to the cliff. After some times. There we go. We're on the cliff. The wind is blowing. I'm feeling quite happy to be actually on this side, actually. But, you know, really, I don't know whose idea this was. The wind almost blew me off. Okay. There's a snow machine or something up there. I guess the snow machine is for the skiers. Grab onto that. This was very, very antsy. Had to keep holding on to things. The game just saved again, so if I fall off now, at least it will put me back here. I thought you could walk around the back of this, but I guess you can't, so to try to climb up over this. Try again. Alright, that's not working. Now we have to do the more dangerous thing of walking in front of this thing. Don't fall off. Hang on. She's hanging on to dear life. Okay, keep going. You can do it. Hang on. There we go. I just didn't want to get blown away. Finally to the shed. And we're looking back. There is the other cliff over there. the phone lines. There we go. Get in there. Oh, we've made it to the last outpost here, the little last out, and we made it. There we go. That was Forest. Thanks for watching.